Do you know how sometimes when you're playing a video game, you get to the final boss and you'll think, wow, this is fucking shitty? Well, I think I have found the absolute worst final boss in a Super Nintendo video game. So I had today off, and when I have days off, I like to play video games. So I was sitting down playing video games, and then I thought to myself, hey, you know what? I kind of want to play Super Valis 4 for some fucking reason. So I picked it off my shelf, threw it to my Super Nintendo. There's a cheat to unlock easy mode, so I decided, okay, maybe I can beat it if it's on easy mode. The game's easier, but the final boss is an absolute joke. I'm gonna mention right now, if you have young ones nearby, I recommend turning off this video, because I plan to say fuck a lot. This is the worst fucking boss fight I've ever fucking seen. Like, I couldn't believe how fucking shitty this was. Now, I threw the game on easy. By the way, I'm fucking furious. Like, and it's 1:37 a.m. and I just finished playing this game, and I was so mad I decided I'm gonna make a YouTube video. You know, normally we'll like smash a controller or scream fuck really loud, but my girlfriend's got a fucking bunch of people over, so I can't fucking act like a psycho. So I decided to make a YouTube video because I'm so fucking mad. Okay, so this fucking boss. By the way, the ending of this game is fucking garbage. Now, I reviewed this game quite a while ago. I don't even remember now. I didn't beat the game. I didn't beat the game, and I don't even remember what score I gave Valis 4. Yeah, but the whole ending of this game is shitty. You do a bit of a boss rush, but they don't make you fight every boss in the game, which I thought was kind of weird. But, you know, that's kind of cool, because I don't really like boss rushes, so if they're gonna exclude a few bosses, I'm cool with that. But you get to this final guy, and it's a complete fucking joke. Like, it took me probably about a half an hour to get to him, and then it took me like 2 hours to fucking beat him, and you can't tell what the fuck he's gonna do. Like, the whole boss fight seems to be RNG, and like I couldn't find a good way to manipulate him. Like, normally if you're standing here, you might force the boss to do a certain thing. That's what manipulation is, and a lot of speedrunners will figure out exactly how to manipulate a certain fight or whatever in a game to get the best possible result. I couldn't figure out how to manipulate this fucking guy. Like, I kind of don't think you could. Maybe you can, I really don't know, but he fucking jumps around. Sometimes he'll jump up and then fall, or sometimes he won't fall, so then you're kind of like, oh fuck, what's he gonna do? He shoots these fucking ice beams at you, and that's fucking annoying, and sometimes he'll do it right at the fucking edge of the screen, so you have no fucking choice but to get fucking frozen, because he can't just jump over the fucking thing for some fucking reason. And he shoots shit at you just suddenly, and he has this ability where he can absorb HP. He shoots these circular things at you, and if you get hit by them, he absorbs HP, and he absorbs a lot of fucking HP. Like, I was so fucking pissed. Like, look at here, I almost fucking killed this guy, and then he fucking shot his health right fucking back up with just a few hits, and then I fucking lost. I can't believe how fucking bullshit this is. I mean, it kind of felt Battletoads-y as far as like it's all trial and error. Like, this fight is designed for you to die a whole bunch to figure out how to fucking fight this guy. None of the other bosses in this game are like that. I'm playing on easy. I pretty much blew through all the bosses, and then it's just this final boss where they're like, no. We're gonna make you fight this guy for a few hours until you learn his stupid fucking pattern. Look, there's not even a pattern. There's not a pattern. But you have to figure out, like, I kind of started to get the hang of what he tends to do, but he does shit at random, so you can't plan ahead. It's fucking bullshit. I hate this fight. This is the worst fight I think I've ever done. I don't know. I'm honestly, I'm just fucking mad right now. I'm sure someone can think of other awful boss fights, but this was one of the worst. I can't believe I regretted picking this fucking game up off my shelf and putting it back in my Super Nintendo. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? And I'm fighting this guy, and I'm thinking to myself, well, I'm already here. I kind of want to just kill him and be done with it, rather than shut this off, and then I'll always think back, like, I fucking should have just beat it. Like, this is how I beat the very first Castlevania. I was on Dracula, and I couldn't beat him. It took me hours and hours, but I just stuck with it until I could finally fucking kill him, and that's kind of what I did with here. I did beat this guy tonight. I did. I fucking finally beat him. But I do kind of feel like RNG was in my favor. Like, this guy seemed to shoot less HP absorbing things. I don't know what the fuck you call those things. And thankfully I just was able to fucking finish him off. But this was bullshit, man. I did not have fun. This whole game was fucking boring, by the way. Like, and I mentioned this in my review, that the level design is fucking fucking awful, man. And the last few stages, they really rushed it. Like, you could tell that they're just rushing it. Like, oh my god, this... Like, what incentive do I have to beat this fucking guy? The only incentive I had was making this fucking stupid YouTube video because I'm angry. Fuck. I fucking hate this. This was the worst fucking oh. Don't play this game, guys. I don't know what I gave this game out of 10. Don't play it. Oh, that fucking final boss was fucking horse shit. And I've played some fucking bullshit final fights too. Sometimes, like a lot of RPGs, they'll just throw a really fucking hard final boss in for some fucking reason. And again, like, I used to have this habit where I would play an RPG and get to the very end, and I wouldn't even attempt the final boss. I did this a bunch of times, because what incentive do I have to beat the final boss? He's the hardest fucking fight in whatever game, and all that happens is the game goes, yay, you beat me, yay! Who fucking cares? Who cares? Just move on to something else. The only thing is that you can't say, I beat the game. So that kind of pains me, but seriously, what incentive do you have to finish this fucking game? There is none. Don't fucking play this game. Worst final boss ever. Have you guys fought this final boss? Do you understand my pain? Do you know what it's like? Tell me what other final bosses in whatever game were the worst. Guys, thank you so much listening to me rant like a fucking loser. I am a fucking loser. I'm complaining at it's now 1:45 in the morning about a fucking shitty Super Nintendo video game. I'm 33 years old and I'm making a YouTube video about how angry I am at a fucking video game.